These delectable sweets are very popular for the Phagwah Holi celebration but can be enjoyed at any time of the year. Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Today we're making Goja, also called Gujiya. These guys are crispy on the outside and filled with a lot of good stuff on the inside. I haven't had one in a while, so let's get busy in the kitchen. First we'll need the dough. I have some all-purpose flour. I'm adding some salt, sugar, baking powder, and I'm going for a sweet licorice flavor, so I'm adding some ground cardamom, also called elaichi. Stir to incorporate the dry ingredients. Next I'm gonna add some ghee. You can also use butter. I want the ghee to mix well with the dry ingredients, so I'm gonna go in with my hands and mix it. Then I'm gonna gradually pour some warm water and form like a stiff dough. As always, all the ingredients with the measurements will be in the description box. We're going to fry, so we don't need to overwork the dough or let it rest for too long. As soon as it starts to pull away from the corners, you can stop the kneading. Now I'm going to cover it and work on the filling. I have my stove on medium heat. I'm adding some ghee. Again, I'm adding some cardamom. And cardamom pairs well with ginger, so I'm adding some fresh ginger. Give it a quick stir to wake up the cardamom and ginger flavor. And guys, the aroma is so sweet. My kitchen smells amazing. And if you've been watching my videos, you're probably guessing I'm gonna go in with some kind of nuts. And of course, I got some chopped pistachio and some chopped almond. I'm gonna stir it and let it toast for about 2 to 3 minutes on low heat. Then I'm gonna go in with the coconuts. I'm using the freshly grated coconuts. You can also use the packaged ones. You want to give it a good stir so these guys can meet each other, say hello and mingle for a bit. Then we're going to let it toast for about 4 to 5 minutes on low heat, but we want to keep stirring so nothing gets stuck to the bottom of the pan and burn. We want the coconut to have a light brown color. We want to achieve that slightly nutty taste from it. I noticed it's starting to change color. Let's give it another minute or two. This is good. I'll take it off the heat and let it cool down for a couple minutes. Now that it's cooled down, I'll add some powdered milk and some sugar and mix it up. I transfer the mixture into another bowl for convenience, and I'm adding some yellow food color. This is optional, but if you want to add color, you can choose your favorite color. In Guyana, we usually use red. I'm using the yellow only because this is the color that was left over from the coloring kit I bought for the Salara cake. So I thought, why not use it up rather than go buy another coloring kit. And I think it's looking beautiful. What are your thoughts? Leave me a comment. I'm gonna set it aside and start work on the dough for the filling. I'm cutting the dough into 2 pieces and I'm gonna roll one out. I'm sprinkling a little bit of flour, just enough so the dough don't stick to the rolling pin or the board. You want to have a slightly floured surface, not too heavy, otherwise when you fry, the flour will burn the oil faster. Roll it out nice and thin to about 1/8 of an inch. Try to get around the edges also. You want to have an even thickness. and I'm using a martini glass to cut some smaller circles. And guys, I already put my frying pan on the stove with some cooking oil to hot, medium to high heat. I'm gonna pick up the dough around the circles and set it aside to reuse. I'm gonna roll these little ones and thin them out to a bigger size. I want some extra large Goja today. You can size to your preference. And now I'm gonna add the filling. I'm using a bigger size spoon. It's about 2 regular size spoonful. You don't want to overstuff it where it can burst when you're frying it, and you want to leave a small border around to seal it. And I'm using a small brush to apply some water around the border. This will help to seal it. And now we're going to seal them. First we're going to fold them and use our fingers to press the edges together. Then you can use a fork to crimp the edges to complete the seal. Or you can use your finger and fold the edges. The idea is to secure the filling so it doesn't come out when you're frying it. So whichever way you know best, you can do it. And if you're unsure if it's properly sealed after crimping with the fork, you can use your fingers and fold also. It's very simple. Just pick up with one finger, overlap and press. We did both crimp and fold. Let's go fry these babies up. And these guys don't take long to cook, about 1 to 2 minutes on each side. Be gentle when you're flipping or moving them around. You don't want them to break. And once you achieve that golden color on both sides, take them out from the oil. This is the color I'm looking for, so I'll quickly remove them from the oil. And guys, we got some gorgeous Gojas here. Check these babies out. And of course, I'm gonna have to sample one. I'm super excited. I can feel the crispiness on the outside. And look at this. I hope you guys heard that crispy sound I was hearing whilst breaking it. Wow, that crispy bite with the different kinds of nuts and the sweetness with the melted sugar and milk and the cardamom and ginger flavor. Super delicious to the last bite, guys. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Stay safe. Love you guys.